Guys and girls, pull up to a DJ Stove set and, maybe if you're looking for something, you might get lucky.
Hey there everyone, my name is Carla and welcome to the start of season 2 of Sitting Down with Stove. As you may have noticed, I'm not Stove, but we're doing things a little different for this episode. We're going to turn the tables on the host himself and make him the guest. So let's see what DJ Stove has to say about his personal story.
What's up guys, DJ Stove here. Hope you enjoyed the episode and let's get right into it. Hello, what's going on?
Good morning.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for helping us out today on this rainy morning.
Thanks for having me. You know, it's always interesting to see the host get hosted.
Yeah, it's different, but
yeah, let's get right into it. So why exactly did you start the show Sitting Down with Stove?
Now, Sitting Down with Stove began with an idea a long time ago when I was still studying in the Netherlands. At the time, I was talking to a good friend of mine, Mr. King. He's the host of The Link Up. And I noticed that, look, there's so much talent on the island. And how do we expose it better? How do we create an outlet where it's expressed in a way that hasn't been done before? So, regardless of a camera, I was gonna connect and network with artists, DJs, musicians, producers. Anyway, because I was planning to move back here on the island and I'm an upcoming DJ. But I'm like, why would I be selfish with the knowledge and the information that I would acquire? So I was thinking, let's make a show out of it and let's immortalize it in the way that it's on YouTube, it's an actual production, and to really expose the talent here on the island. That's why I did the show.
It's also about cultural appreciation, right? Because I can assume that when moving back from the Netherlands, where DJs and everyone are people that are really celebrated within the community, how did you feel also in terms of the way our society kind of already immortalizes or enjoys these people?
I mean, in the way that they're exposed, it's been done before that artists have been interviewed, on radio stations, on TV episodes, out and about. But in the sense that it's an actual production and that you're seeing the actual interaction between a host and an artist and really getting deep into who are these type of people and what are their stories and what are their experiences. I thought, there was a little hole in the market. So I'm like, hey, let's go for it, Now
why the name DJ Stove?
Okay, so there's this preconception that people think that Stove comes from he plays fire beats or you set the dance floor on fire or something. It's nothing like that. It's nothing.
I thought maybe you like to cook.
No. Good point. I can see how you thought that. But that's not the case. Stove is a nickname that I acquired in high school. Shout out to Flam and Rish. Actually, the whole D-Building crew. Shout out to them.
D-Building crew. I mean, say this for the people that didn't go to your high school. What is D-Building about?
Okay, so anybody that went to MPC, the school is divided between buildings A, B, C, D, E, F, and D-Building is where we used to hang out. So I just call them the D-Building crew. And so I got the nickname Stove out of a roast. We were playing hacky sack one day on a really hot recess, and I cut my hair short like this, and then Flam, he was like, "Yo, your head is looking like a stove, bro. You could cook salsa or something like that." It just and he just roasted the whole day.
Cooking, you see? In the end, I was a little bit right.
In the end, okay. In the end, you were sort of right, but. That's basically how the name came about, and it stuck that way. So, it's a way of honoring your friends, I guess. So DJ Stove.
So you had the name before the profession. So how did you start DJing?
DJing. Okay, so the inspiration for DJing came from two moments, I would say, in my life, but I forgot which came first. When I was studying, I remember I was at a German house party. Yeah, really random. And they needed somebody to play music. So at the time I was like, okay, let me check on the App Store if there's like this tacky DJ app that you can use to play music continuously, right? So not to stop and then I found something like that, and I had music on my phone, and you know, it was like the most mediocre thing, like mixing things off beat, but they enjoyed the fact that the music was continuously playing through the night. And I saw how much people enjoyed it, and I was like, damn, you know, it'd be nice to, maybe this DJing thing is something for me. And the other moment that I was really inspired is I was over at my homie's house, DJ Reggie V. He's in Holland right now. Shout out to Reggie.
Shout out to my cousin.
Oh, okay. All right. Coincidental. But yeah, and I saw what he was doing, and I'm like, yo, I want to do that. And
simple as that.
Yeah, it was like love at first sight in a way. Yeah.
A second, you know.
Or a second, we'll never know. So.
And what was possibly like the hardest part after making that decision? So you decided, you know, I want to do this DJ thing. Was there anything along the way towards where you are now where you stumbled? Where you thought, was this the right decision?
For sure. I mean, for me, DJing has never been a full-time passion or direction in life. When I was inspired to DJ, it was as simple as buying a controller, practicing by Reggie, practicing alone. And to be honest, it went very smooth, I must say. I mean, of course you had some hiccups at your first gigs, and you know, certain things go wrong and stuff like that. But I must say, in my own experience, it went very, very, very well, smooth.
And what's been the best experience so far of that?
The best experience in my whole career, you would say?
Yeah.
Well, there have been multiple events that I really enjoyed. One event that we did in Holland is we started our own theme party, Reverb, because I was studying in Enschede at the time. I don't know if you know where Enschede is.
I studied in Holland, yeah.
Oh, perfect. You know, middle of nowhere, totally at the east of Holland. Anyway, we were trying to introduce them to hip-hop, dancehall, soca, which was quite the experience. But it was our own theme party, and I enjoyed organizing it with DJ Atom and Tai Tai. Shout out to them. And yeah, that was one event that I really enjoyed doing. I also enjoyed doing an event for Heineken. It was actually earlier this year, I believe. Yeah, earlier this year. We did a silent disco at the Heineken Regatta, and it was dope. Super fun, super out of the box type of vibe. So shout out to Tambi. And, yeah.
And in focusing on good, bad, has there been anything particularly funny or embarrassing that ever happened at one of the events that you were DJing at?
Oh, well, embarrassing for sure. I mean, there's always like a technical issue that happens and you don't know what to do. Like one time, I won't say the event because, yeah, I don't know who feels a way about it, but it was quite one of the bigger events, like on a big stage. And I brought my USB because I was DJing for an artist. It was his performance. And I brought my USB stick, plugged it in, but you know, shit wasn't working. And it was because everybody set it to work with the laptop only. And it was a bit fumbling around. It was a bit of stalling that I had to do on the spot. But in those kind of situations, you really learn very quick. And yeah, that was one moment that I could never forget because our beating was super fast. So
You're not just a DJ in those moments, you become a full-on entertainer.
A full-on entertainer and engineer. So yeah, as a DJ, you have to be so much more things than just the guy that plays the music. You got to be the promoter. You got to be, you got to be everything. The engineer. Yeah.
And what has been the most unexpected thing to come out of being a DJ for you? That's something that you wouldn't really think that you would have got by being a DJ, or an experience you would have gotten?
An experience that I would have gotten out of DJing. I mean, DJing was a good way into making a show, because I feel like when you interview artists, to get them comfortable, you have to relate in a way. So I'm a DJ and I sort of know, some things about the music scene now. And DJing also gave me the confidence to, talk to people and connect with people. It's just all about interaction. So,
and
that's what it's about.
Has the show helped you with the ladies? Oh, not the show. Maybe the show. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised. The show really puts you on a great pedestal, shows us your great communication skills. But what about DJing?
DJing helping me with the ladies, okay. Do I answer this correctly? No. Nah, okay. DJing has gotten me some attention with the ladies, but not in the particular way that people, would think. Of course, you get attention because you're the one responsible for the music, you're the one responsible for the vibe.
Accepting people all those annoying requests.
Oh my God, you don't know the half of it, but it's cool, it comes away with it. Yeah, you're the one responsible for the music, the vibe. So of course, and alcohol is involved, of course, and people having a good time. So of course you get some attention, but rather I've actually been more successful in the people that come with me to parties, that they get, some of the action while I'm playing. So guys and girls, pull up to a DJ Stove set, and maybe if you're looking for something, you might get lucky.
So basically you're the ultimate wingman then.
I try to be, not all heroes wear capes. So
Indeed, some spin tables. And so in transitioning to thinking about the show, so you've already had a full season. This is the start of season 2. Where do you see it going?
We're looking for growth. We're looking for the show to be a little bit more seen. So give this clip a share, if you please. And I mean, there's so much talent on the island. I feel like a show like this, we can easily pop out 5 seasons out of this, each of 10 episodes or something, because there's so much. And I look so much forward to connecting more with people, because I've gotten so much out of it. I've gotten insight out of it, knowledge, networking, connectivity with people. So it's only positive from here.
Have people also been approaching you like, hey, why haven't you interviewed me yet?
Yeah, I've gotten some of those. Some of those. And to them, I would say, I'm 100% down for it. It's just the way that we structure the show. We're trying to. It's a certain lineup that we're trying to look for, and don't worry, everybody's gonna get their turn for sure. Yeah.
That's great. So, is there a last parting gift that you want to leave with all of the DJ Stove fans?
I would say keep watching the show. Big ups to Carla for helping us out today. Well, once again, really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
And yeah, guys, see you in episode 2.